Excuse me, ladies. One we've been chasing for a long time. Tonight the Wesclin Warriors will take on Prairie Central.
An extremely tough Prairie Central team.
Very tough Prairie Central team for the Illinois Class A Boys Basketball Tournament Championship. And a super weekend to this point, a super couple of weeks, and a great tournament so far for the Warriors. And it comes down to one big game. And I know we're not surprised that the Warriors are here. We've watched these guys progress all year, mature, come around. And we just only hope the best for them this evening.
Happens, you got to be proud of the Warriors.
And that's something that everybody's got to remember. And we're not trying to take anything away from the game itself right now, but no matter what the outcome, reaching the state finals is just a tremendous achievement in itself. You know, they beat some of the best ball teams in the state. And right now they're playing one that's been ranked number one most of the season. And also a team that is undefeated. So, again, whatever the outcome, this is just great for the area, great for the team. And
we're about ready to get underway here, Tom.
Okay, we're ready for the starting lineups. Well, Prairie Central has gone to their bench. Warriors stay out to get a few last shots. Warriors do have the advantage of a couple extra hours of rest, Joe, as we played in the top bracket.
And we need all the help we can get against these guys. I mean, the Warriors can do it, but it's going to take an effort.
It's on the line like this one. Everybody's going to be at the top of their game because this is it. And here come the starting lineups right now.
Of Prairie Central and the Warriors of Trenton, West. First for Prairie Central High School of Fairbury, entering this game with a record of 31-0. Here is the head coach in his second season at the school, Charlie Strasburger.
And Charlie Strasburger, as you recall, won the state championship at Pana his last year there.
And now let's meet the players. Number 22, a 5'10 senior, Ricky Hyden. Number 23, a 5'8" sophomore, Kyle Winger. Number 24, a 6'2". Number 25, a 5'11" sophomore, Kevin Stoller. Number 30, a 6' sophomore, Corey Compton. Number 31, a 6'2" freshman, Chris Dalren. Number 32, a 6' sophomore, Derek Schrupp. Number 41, a 6'2" junior, Steve Perkins. Number 50, a 6'2" sophomore, Brian Jack. And number 54, a 6'5" senior, Justin Cox. And now, here is the starting lineup for the Hawks of Prairie Central. At one forward, a 6'1" senior, 14, Aaron Gazelle.
And Bazell had an excellent game this afternoon against Norris City.
Junior, 33. At center, a 6'6" senior, number 42, Hoover Smith.
Did you say that one?
How about we call him Coop?
Martin Elliott.
By the time you get his name out, the ball will be somebody else's hand.
Senior, number 12, Gary Tidwell. Those are the Hawks of Prairie Central.
And now we're going to have the Wesclin Warriors introduced.
He entered this game with a record of 29-3. The head coach in his 15th season at the school, Paul Lusk.
When you hear Moose,
Assistant coaches, Steve Lane, Jim Thompson, and Brent. Now, introducing the players. Number 10, the 5'10" sophomore, Jeff Brokering. Number 12, a 5'10" sophomore, Pat Hempen. Number 22, a 6'3" junior. Number 24, a 6'3" sophomore, Clay Macke. Number 32, a 5'8" junior, Rob Wegman. Number 34, a 6'1" junior, Don Madenwald. And number 52, a 6'8" sophomore, Doug Feldt. Now the starting lineup for Wesclin High School. All forward, 6'4", senior number 40, Brent Brede. At the other forward, a 6'2" senior, number 44, Matt Fridley.
Yeah, it looks like Hush's elbow's okay.
At one of the guards, a 5'8" senior, number 30, Mike Brink. And the other guard is a 6'4" senior, number 50, Paul Lusk.
And you hear Goose.
Those are the Wesclin Warriors of
So I just did a little quick arithmetic, and as of this game,
the officials.
the final four teams had a combined record of 130-8 for the year.
that's pretty outstanding.
That's not too bad. And as I said earlier, this Prairie Central team shared in none of those losses. Although they came pretty close this afternoon.
Shot by it, wasn't it?
Okay, last minute instructions to both teams from the bench. And we go.
Their best yet.
I'm in agreement. Everybody you talked to this evening and this afternoon kind of agrees. You know, the Warriors have looked very good, but on some occasions this year and some in the past few weeks, we've seen them look, much better yet. So
let's hope the defense can really do it.
like to see him really turn one on here and just.
Class A, Prairie Central.
And the 5 boys that walked on the floor for the Warriors, this will be their last game as a unit. And so a lot of things come into play here. Okay, Cooper-Schmidt will jump against Brede. Here's the tip, and we're going to do it again. I like the way short jumper, and Lusk gets the player control foul with 14 seconds into the game.
And Goose is going to have to plant and go straight up because he's drifting in on it.
Warriors with the press. Ball batted away. Looks like it went off a Prairie Central foot. But the call goes back to them. And they'll try it again. That's Tidwell across the timeline on the dribble right side. Dishes off to Elliott. Back to Tidwell. Works against Mike Brink. Tidwell drives baseline, 15-foot jumper short. Loose ball picked up by Tidwell again, puts it up and in off the glass. And 2-zip. Foul just after that bucket this weekend, Joe.
Boy, he's been just working the boards over.
And Matt will go to the line to shoot 2. And I think he got in trouble in the first game this afternoon, didn't he, Joe?
Yes, he did. But he did finish the game.
Sat out quite a bit of the early going, the 3 early fouls.
Or did he finish? I think he did not finish the game.
And Matt Fridley at the line, 2-1, Prairie Central. Okay, Tidwell on the dribble, backs in, now dishes out. It's Elliott on the dribble, dishes back out to Tidwell. We're going to have a whistle and a travel. As Elliott goes into the paint, he likes to turn his backside in and push the defensive man into the paint and then dish it back out on top to Tidwell. Okay, Paul Lusk brings it down for the Warriors. Goes and almost loses it. Now gives off to Mike Brink. Mike on the dribble. Left side to Paul Lusk. Lusk drives the baseline. Takes it all in. Puts up the short jumper up and in.
And there Goose stopped and went straight up.
And I think he's recognized right away he's going to have to do that. He got called twice on it in the previous game. And there's no tomorrow here. There's a 3-point attempt, no good. Loose ball. And it will go over to the Warriors.
Yeah, and I think the Warriors got a break on that call, Tom.
I think I agree, and so does Mike Riley. Okay, Mike Brink. Matt Brandmeyer. Now Brent Brede right side. Dumps baseline to Lusk. And we're going to make. Tidwell across the timeline. Dangerous dribble there. He got away with it. Now Bazell dumps the ball underneath to Cooper-Schmidt, and he just rolls one in over the rim. Cooper-Schmidt. Okay, I got it now. Paul Lusk left side. Dumps into Matt Brandmeyer. Turnaround jumper. Matt hits it.
Nice soft touch by Chewy.
Excellent touch. Cooper-Schmidt gave him the room, and he took it. Here's Elliott on the dribble. And he takes it, and they're going to have to cut that man off, which brings the ball down.
Yeah, they're going to have to challenge the dribble up higher and not let him get past him like that.
He came in totally on +1. Brent Brede, 15-footer short. Matt Brandmeyer the rebound, and a whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against Elliott of Prairie Central. That'll be their second team foul.
And Matt's really hitting the boards hard here early on.
I'll tell you, and that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a total team effort tonight. This Prairie Central team's not undefeated without a good reason. Okay, Mike Brink. Okay, Brent Brede outside, dumps baseline to Lusk, batted away by Cooper-Schmidt. Mike Brink. Out on top to Matt Fridley. That bucket is this weekend. Had an excellent state tournament.
Very good.
Okay, Tidwell on the drive, puts up a short jumper, hits it. There's Paul Lusk baseline, 15-footer, no good. Tidwell. They both hit the floor in opposite directions. Timeline. Comes down, puts up a 10-footer off the glass. Count it, Matt Fridley.
Excellent end-to-end by Hoosh that time.
And not only Hoosh's defense has always been a major factor in the games this year, but now his offensive addition late in the season has been a very welcome addition.
Well, I think we've always known Matt's had the ability. It's just that he's always concentrated on his defense so much that at times we overlook it.
Is that the right score, Joe? And Bazell hit on the dribble, goes baseline to Brent Brede. Down to Matt Brandmeyer. Short turnaround jumper by Matt. In and out, no good. Matt gets his own rebound. Goes up again, rejected. Elliott comes away with the loose ball. Drives in, puts it up off the glass, no good. Whistle and a foul, and that'll go against Eberly of Prairie Central. And we're going to have a substitution for Prairie Central. Warriors trail it by 1 with 3:19 remaining. Lusk right side. Drives baseline, puts up a short jumper, hits it. That one. Gives him a lot more control, I feel, too.
Yeah, it does. The shot's not near as hard. It's a lot softer when he does that.
Ball comes into Cooper Schmidt, and
he got bounced pretty good. It's still
saw
put the
that
shot
one.
in.
12-11. Prairie Central on top. Here's Lusk from 17. No good. Rebound. Cooper. Loose ball. Lusk comes away with it, has it batted away. And it goes out of bounds, but will belong to the Warriors. And we're going to have a TV timeout.
Officials timeout.
Officials timeout. That sounds better to the crowd,
Yes, it
doesn't
does.
Attention please, ballots for the Associated Press and the United Press International All-Tournament teams to be turned in before voters leave the building following this game. Tournament team to turn in their ballots at seat 46 in the front row of the press box. Coaches and others requested to vote for the UPI All-Tournament team to turn in their ballots at seat 56 in the front row of the press box. AP ballots at seat 46, UPI ballots at seat 50.
Okay, 2:31 remaining first quarter. Prairie Central leads it by 1, 12-11. Thus far, Prairie Central's showing a lot of tendency to want to drive and work just inside the paint, Joe.
Yeah, and, well, they've got the height advantage there. So logic tells you that's what they should be doing.
And there goes. Okay, Mike Brink brings the ball up for the Warriors. 2:25 remaining first quarter. Dishes off to Matt Fridley. Matt's going to pop for 3. Count it!
That looks nice, doesn't it?
He thought about it, looked around, said, I'll take it. 14-12 Warriors. Here's Bazell, drives all the way in. And we have it again. They're going to take it to the bucket if they get the chance. Lusk on a dribble, dishes out to Matt Fridley. He's going to fire from 3 again. Hits it! Matt Fridley, 2 in a row.
I believe Bazell by the arm when he come by.
Wesclin foul on number 30, Mike Brink. That's his first. Second team foul on Wesclin. No shot.
17-14 Warriors, 1:42 left in the first quarter. Here's Tidwell. Shot no good. Brent Brede the rebound. And the call's going to go against
Brent?
Cooper Schmidt. No, it's going to go against Brent.
Wesclin foul on number 40, Brent Brede. That's his first personal foul. It's team foul 3.
Here's Bazell. He hits for, gets tied up, and the jump will go to the Warriors. Did you see Lusk get hit? Or is that?
Well, it looked like it from here, but I still think we're prejudiced.
Well, I know we are, but I mean, that doesn't change what a foul is. Okay, Mike Brink out on top, fakes the 3, drives in, now pulls back out. Goes right side to Brent Brede. Brent drives in, goes straight up, puts it up left-hander, good. Didn't know which way he was going to go with that for a minute. Had the big man come right at him. Makes it 19-16 Warriors. 1 minute remaining, first quarter. Once again, we're at the Assembly Hall in Champaign.
And Goose got his second foul there.
Oh, that was a cheap foul.
Foul number 2. Foul 4 on Wesclin. Gary Tidwell is at the line.
That's a big foul in the first quarter. Tidwell hits the first. It's at 19-17. And count two. 19-18. Okay, Lusk on the dribble. 35 seconds remaining in the quarter. Warriors will go for one.
And Goose has got Cooper's on that.
I'd like to see it take it right at him. We've seen his ability to get in early foul trouble. And we're down to 19.
And the Warriors need to be careful with those passes.
Goes the ball to Lusk with 14. Back to Brede with 10. Brede drives into 5. Brent Brede for the deuce. There's a shot at the buzzer, no good. And at the end of one quarter, the Wesclin Warriors lead Prairie Central 21-18. And I guess one of the big stories of the first quarter is the 2 fouls.
Definitely hurts. We just hope we can get through the second quarter and not have Goose get in any more trouble there.
If you can get through the first half with just 2, that's relatively safe.
I was about to comment that he had done a good job after drawing that player control foul, just 14 foul and not gotten in any trouble. And then he got tangled up down there a little bit with Tidwell. And it kind of did look like Tidwell leaned into him a little bit, but Goose was stumbling too. He kind of just got a little bit cross-footed or whatever and couldn't clear out enough to not draw the foul. It didn't look like it was that rough, but we got a different angle than the official has. So,
also want to take a quick minute to thank a lot of the Wesclin Warrior fans here. I know myself and you and Mike also, as we've been around town and around the Assembly Hall the past 2 days, we've got a lot of support and a lot of kind words from a lot of the fans that take advantage to watch these games on the tape delay back at home. And we're just glad that everybody enjoys them as much as we do. And the Warrior fans going crazy over there. I tell you, they can't get into it anymore. Can't get over the rails. You see a lot of these folks in a manner that we're not accustomed. Okay, here's Elliott for Prairie Central as we start the second quarter. Dishes in the corner to Tidwell. He puts one up, hits 2.
And he's hot early for.
Now Paul. Now to Matt Fridley. Matt dumps the ball into Brent Brede baseline. Goes in, puts the ball up. Whistle and a foul.
No, he's on the baseline. Stepped on the baseline.
Stepped on the baseline. I tell you, they did not the issue. And in doing so, stepped on the end line. And that's an end line violation. Excuse my terminology. It's not out of bounds. Well, it is. Okay, Elliott on the dribble for the Hawks. This is ball batted out of bounds by Fridley. That's a good call. And we'll go back to the Hawks at Prairie Central. 7:18 remaining first half. Warriors up by 1, 21-20. Pass almost thrown away. Cooper Schmidt drills to the corner, puts one up. He hits the 3. Okay, Brent Brede out on top. Now to Mike Brink. Mike on the dribble, goes baseline. Comes back in, dishes out to Matt Fridley.
On that shot.
And we're tied 23 apiece. 6:40 remaining first half. And Elliott comes down, pulls up, dishes out to Tidwell. He's going to fire from 3 again, short. Loose ball, batted away, picked up by Cooper Schmidt, puts it right in. Once again, right place at the right time. Now Mike Brink directs a little traffic. He's going to pop from 17. In and out, no good. Brent Brede the rebound. Puts it back up and in. Excellent control by Brent as he got knocked down. I hope he didn't twist that ankle, Joe. See a little limp.
Boy, he worked hard on that, didn't he?
Boy, no. No good. Lusk with the rebound. Lusk couldn't wait for that ball to come down. Dribbles left, bounces around, no good. And Everly
comes out with them elbows.
Well, I'll say he did. I didn't see what the crowd was yelling about. Here's the ball batted away. Excellent job by Matt Brandmeyer. On the alley
really hustled on that one, didn't he?
I'll tell you. Now pass back underneath to Lusk. Puts up the shot. No good. And there's number 3 on Lusk.
Third.
And that was a frustration foul partially, I think, Joe. As Goose got hit going up pretty well. And Coach Lusk does it all right there. We still have 5:36 left in the half. And Chad Deiters is going to check in for Goose with 3 fouls, and that's a major factor. And this is where the all-around talent of this team should show itself.
He replaces Paul Lusk.
And Goose was really trying to hustle there, but it was just a matter he was on the outside
line.
Just pushed off big time.
Picked off by Brede, but goes out of bounds, and will go back to Prairie Central, and Brent Brede joins the Floorburn Club. He and Matt Brandmeyer already been on there a couple times tonight. And as we know, Mike Brink and Matt Fridley are charter members of that club. There's a pass inside thrown away. On the floor, we're going to have a jump, and it'll go to the Warriors. 25-25. And in the first game today, with the Warriors scored over 26 points in the first quarter alone, Joe.
I think both teams are a little tight here. And Prairie Central is playing good defense.
Okay, Mike Brink on the dribble. Drives into the paint, fakes, dishes off underneath the Brandmeyer. And boy, he gets the ball picked away as he hits the deck. And Matt Fridley, excellent defense. Knocks the ball out of bounds. And Coach Lusk can't understand why he can't get the foul call. With one of his players in foul. Turnaround jumper, he hits it. 25 Prairie Central. Okay, Mike Brink on the dribble. The Brandmeyer, 15-foot jumper. Goes around, no good. And the Warriors have to hit the boards.
And the Warriors standing a little bit flat-footed on offense, too.
What a pass that was by Matt Fridley. You'll never see many like that one.
Hands, too.
That was excellent. And Mike Brink with the deuce.
It's more skidded than bounced, isn't it?
I mean, he just Brandmeyer with the rebound. 27-27. It's going to pop for 3. No good. Brent Brede, the rebound goes back up. No good. Chad Deiters, the rebound fakes. Goes up, dishes all the way out of Wessel. What is it?
He couldn't get the ball to get control of it.
And Prairie Central timeout with 3:58 remaining in the half. We stand 27-27. And down underneath, pretty physical, Joe.
Yeah, at times, and at other times it's don't touchy, touchy, you know.
Excuse me, fouls, and Paul Lusk was a victim of one of those. And, like I say, we're not totally objective, but I thought on that last exchange down there, Brent.
Of course. Championship game are urged to remain seated at halftime for the presentation of team and individual awards to the Eagles of Aurora Christian High School, who finished 4th, and to the Cardinals of Norris City Omaha Enfield High School, who finished 3rd in this year's tournament. The award ceremony will begin immediately after the conclusion.
In just under 4 minutes.
And we're waiting for the TV people to give the okay to go back on the court. Okay, Bazell with the ball. 3. Loose ball. Matt Fridley comes away with it. He's got Mike Brink all alone up ahead. Mike's got the ball. Lays it up and in. Excellent look by Matt Fridley. Mike Brink for the layup. 29-27 Warriors.
And Cooper Schmidt just almost literally hammered Chewy down at that time. Took him right out from under the boards. I mean, he rode him clear out of bounds. And if you do that to Chewy, you're pushing hard.
Here's Bazell, drives around right side, fakes a little skid mark, and he gets the call for the travel.
Good defense by the Warriors. They're not giving up.
Excellent recognition by the Warriors. They come around, cut him off, and he had nowhere to go and just couldn't get it shut down quick enough. Matt Fridley left side. Have a foul called on Tidwell. As Cox checks back in.
Number 12,
And the Warriors up by 2. Ball comes into Mike Brink.
back in for Prairie Central. Both teams are now in the bonus.
Gets into Matt Fridley in the paint. Short jumper rejected. Matt won't forget that one. Matt gets the loose ball, comes around right side to Brent Brede. Brent drives, puts up the shot off the glass, and in. Count it. 31-27, Warriors by 4. 2:45 remaining in the half. Now Elliott come across the timeline. Then we have Paul Lusk on the bench with 3 early fouls. Elliott. Now Elliott on the drive. Tidwell drives into the paint, puts up the short jumper, whistle.
Good
and
call,
that's an
finally.
excellent call. Player control foul against Tidwell. Mike Brink takes it.
If they're going to call it one way, they got to call it the other way, too. And
Yep.
they did just exactly that.
Excellent set by Mike. Okay, Don Madenwald checks into the ballgame for the Warriors. Warriors up by 4 with 2:17 remaining in the half. Okay, Brent Brede on top, ball over his head. Back to Mike Brink. Now Brady left side, back out on top of Brink. Warriors going to stretch it out here. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Don't mind eating a little clock with Lusk on the bench also. Lead by 4, 31-27. Gets it, count it!
And Brent's really taking charge here.
I tell you, 33-27. Here's the ball batted away by Don Madenwald. Good hand. Donnie on the hustle. Okay, 1:21 remaining. Warriors up by 6. That's Elliott on the dribble. Goes right side to Tidwell. Tidwell works against Mike Brink. He's a shooter. Ball comes into Cooper Schmidt. Baseline jumper off the glass. No good. Ball batted away. Picked up by Elliott. 16-foot jumper. Hits it. And that's the way the ball bounces, Joe. 1 minute remaining in the half.
And the Warriors did everything right. They got him to miss the first shot. They just couldn't control the rebound there. It went out long.
Warriors going to go for 1. Now Brent Brede.
Down to 30 seconds.
Mike Brink. We're down to 30. Warriors up by 4. We're going to let him sit it out. Okay, Mike on the dribble. We're down to 15. Brady has the ball with 12. Brent fires from 3. No good.
It looked funny coming out of there, didn't it?
Sure did. And there's a whistle. Ends the half. And the Wesclin Warriors lead it 33-29 over the Prairie Central Hawks. We'll have some halftime stats in just a second.
Aging David Arderman of Bloomington. David Arderman of Bloomington. Stand by for the award ceremony for 3rd and 4th place.
half. I've got Paul Lusk with 6, Brent Brede with 10, Matt Fridley with 4, and Matt Brandmeyer with 2. For the Hawks of Prairie Central, I've got Chisel with 6, Cooper Schmidt with 8, and Elliott with 4 for a 33-29 Wesclin Warrior halftime lead. And are we going to stay here for the halftime here to me? Mr. Chesley is momentarily indisposed. He had to go somewhere else. And the Aurora Christian Eagles and the North City Omaha Enfield, both come out on the court. And we'll be right back with second half in just a minute.
Well, we're about a minute and 40 seconds away from second half action. The entire season comes down to a final 16. At this point, the Warriors on top 33-29. And pretty physical ball game inside, Joe.
Very, like we said earlier, it's, no touchy. But there's a couple times that of course, once again, like you said, we're not totally objective. But I felt that twice down here on this end, and once on Matt Brandmeyer and once on Matt Fridley, they both got bent over like he is really being. And there have not been a call on that yet, so I'd like to see the officials tighten down on that a little bit.
About ready to take the floor. And looks like Prairie Central inbound to start the half.
Yes, they will.
And following this game, we're going to try to make every effort to get down to the Warrior locker room and get a last look and maybe a last word with some of these guys and Coach Lusk.
Maybe just to say thank you, huh?
I think so. And just to show everybody out there that these guys, for everything we've said they are all year, just great representation of the area. See Hush holding that elbow as they come out, Joe.
7 points in the first half. Made a couple real nice passes.
And we've got the 5 starters back on the floor. Lusk with 3 personals. So we comes inside. Ball batted away by Fridley, picked up by Elliott. Now goes left side to Bazell, dumps underneath the Cooper Schmidt, puts it up off the glass and in. Good ball movement by the by the Hawks. Okay, Paul Lusk right side. Now to Matt Fridley. Matt drives baseline. Spins, puts it up off the travel. Okay, ball inbounded to Tidwell. 33-31, Warriors by 2, just started. Tidwell drives into the paint, dishes the ball back out. Now ball comes back to Tidwell, drives baseline, puts up the short jumper, no good. Ball in the air, Lusk comes away with the rebound. That was a gutsy pull there, Joe. Lusk comes down, puts up from 14.
And the Warriors need to have more ball movement there on that. They don't want to just come down and immediately do something like that. And good look by Tidwell to Cooper Schmidt.
Excellent pass by Tidwell. That ties it up 33 apiece. And suddenly the lead is gone. Okay, Paul Lusk right side, looks around. Drives in the paint, takes it all the way up and in, loses the ball. Goes out of bounds and it belongs to the Warriors. I think he's going to blow the whistle. Ball hit squarely on the line. Lusk lost the ball when he went up. Okay, Fridley to inbound. Central. Tidwell drives down, pulls up short. To Bazell, now to Elliott. Elliott drives, puts up a 15-footer running. No good. Paul Lusk the rebound. Here come the Warriors back quickly. I think the more the Warriors can run, the more it's going to be their advantage. Plus baseline pass to Brede. And he bounces one over the rim. 35-33 Warriors.
Good look by Goose that time.
Okay, Elliott for the Hawks. The Tidwell ball comes in. I couldn't see who that was.
Aberley.
Aberley, loose ball. Aberley loses the ball out of bounds.
And it says it was knocked out by a Warrior chest as he swung through. That's hard to do.
Boy, I tell you. Here's the ball inbounded to Cooper Schmidt. Excellent recognition by Matt Fridley.
Matt says you're not doing that twice.
We've noted in the first half what a nice play that was. And as you say, Matt Fridley wasn't going to let it happen again. Okay, Prairie Central inbounds. Ball to Elliott, puts up a short jumper, and he hits it. And he's Elliott, Tidwell, and Bazell. They'll all take it right at you. They're not big players. Brent Brede from 15. No good, but a little bit off balance on that shot.
That just looked out of sync from the time Goose put it up.
And Prairie Central takes the lead, 37-35. Here comes Brent Brede, dribble. Puts up a short jumper, no good. Loose ball, Brede with the rebound. Out to Lusk. Lusk drives right side, puts up 15-foot jumper. That's what these guys are down here for.
There you go, yeah.
37 apiece.
Need the man knocking down the net there afterwards.
And we got some gentlemen sitting on chairs in striped shirts underneath the bucket. Tidwell for the deuce. We got some hot shooters here. 39-36. Dish out to Lusk. Lusk fires from 19. No good. And Cooper Schmidt with the rebound. Contact there, I guess.
Well, I think the Warriors are getting a little antsy, putting it up a little bit.
41-37. Matt Fridley with the ball. Drives. Puts up a short jumper. Count it, Matt Fridley. And the Warriors looking just a little slow at this point, Joe. Okay, Tidwell. Cross court to Elliott. Out of Bazell. Inside to Cooper Schmidt. Short jumper off the glass, no good. Matt Brandmeyer the rebound. And good morning, Mr. Eberly. Good. And a whistle. And Matt Brandmeyer took out Bazell. He's a one-man wrecking crew right now.
Yeah, Chewy hustling all over,
And
working hard.
Those shots, the Hawks players won't, I mean, they're not intentional, but Prairie Central by 2, 41-39, 3:32 left in the third quarter. Left all alone. Hits the two-pointer. Now Lusk back the other way quickly. Has the ball batted away.
Oh, now you can't.
How can he call a travel on that? The ball gets batted away on the floor. Four-point lead for Prairie Central. Team like this, you got to keep them close. Not been a good third quarter for the Warriors at this point.
Not good at all.
Okay, Bazell dribbling right side.
And that's going to Cooper Schmidt.
And that's a good call. And that'll be...
That's the third time he's done that.
Foul at 42, Dayton Cooper Schmidt is second. First team foul against Prairie Central this half.
And we're going to have an official timeout. With 2:59 remaining in the third quarter, Prairie Central leads it by 4, 43-39.
And Prairie Central come out shooting extreme, Tom.
Yes, they did. And I think that long halftime worked very much to their benefit, I would have to say. If they had a little bit less rest between games than what the Warriors had. We had the awards presentations for the third and fourth place teams. And And that extended the halftime just a little bit, and then a short photo session. Once again, we're down to 2:59 remaining in the third quarter. The Prairie Central Hawks on top, 43-39 over the Wesclin Warriors.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Coach Paul Lusk comes up with for the Warriors to do now. What adjustments he's going to make.
I think it's probably just a matter of a little better shot selection and just a little more ball movement on the part of the Warriors.
And Prairie Central has outscored the Warriors.
We hope you're enjoying the sounds of the Sherrard High School Step Band under the direction of Bob Brooks. Sherrard High School Step Band is the official pep band for this session of the 1990 Boys Class A State Basketball Tournament.
Okay, Paul Lusk brings it down for the Warriors. Goose into the lane, short jumper, no good. Brent Brede the rebound, whistle and a foul. And that'll go against Tidwell, I believe. And that's something else I noticed, Joe, on a shot. All of the Prairie Central players are at the bucket. Here we have some question at the scorer's table. 1-2.
Prairie Central foul on number 12, Gary Tidwell. That's his third. Second team foul on the Hawks.
Okay, ball comes into Lusk. Baseline jumper, no good. Brandmeyer the rebound, puts it up. Count it, Matt Brandmeyer. Cuts the lead to 2, 43-41, 2:35 remaining third quarter. Here's Elliott on the dribble, comes into the paint, puts up the jumper, no good. There's ball almost stolen by Mike Brink. Shot put back up and in by Eberly. And that was a hustle basket by Eberly. Lusk comes back the other way, puts it up and in, no good. Oh, how can they call that? I got to ask you, both players went up with Lusk.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not even going to. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
I haven't said it for a long time, but that was a bad call. Both of those players went up with Lusk, and he got called for the charge. Now Goose got to be extra careful. He's got 4. Another strange call, isn't it?
44, Matt Fridley, that's his first. The third team foul.
And with 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, I think Coach Lusk might be wanting to get Goose out of there pretty quick. But I don't understand that call down at the other end at all, Tom.
That was probably the worst call I've seen in the whole tournament. And bad calls happen, but when it's such an impact call like that one is going to be, it's just all the more noticeable. Okay, Prairie Central goes up by 6. You got to wonder. Yeah, you hate to have the officials have such an impact on the game. Mike Brink's on fire from 3, no good.
And the Warriors are not following their shot right now either. They're not hitting the boards extremely well.
Elliott goes left side. The Tidwell puts up the shot, baseline jumper, no good. Loose ball. Oh!
And you can't compete with that.
That ball was deflected, took a bite on the rim and dropped through. And that puts Prairie Central up by 8. And somebody's going to have to take charge here for the Warriors and get things going on the offensive end. There's a pass in to Brent Brede. He steps out of bounds. And I think we need a timeout here shortly. 1:06 remaining third quarter. Warriors trail it by 8. And this has been just a
Not been a good game for the Warriors.
horrendous third quarter. Turnaround jumper no good by Cooper Schmidt. Lusk the rebound. Here comes the ball comes down to Brede. It's tough for Brent Brede. Cuts the lead to 6, 49-33 with 40 seconds remaining in the quarter.
And Prairie Central is going to go for one.
Yeah, Fridley working hard. Now Elliott takes it against Brent Brede. Now Tidwell, we're down to 15. Here's the ball slapped away. Oh, man.
And they're getting the drops, aren't they?
Okay, Lusk with the ball across the timeline with 3.5 seconds. No good. There's a buzzer ending the third quarter. And not a good one for the Wesclin Warriors. It's 8:43.
And the Warriors really got a big task ahead of them now.
Tonight's championship session attendance, 13,158. 13,158. The fourth session, two-day total attendance is 51,590. And that is the highest total attendance figure since 1982. The Illinois High School Association thanks you very much.
We're awfully quiet right now, Thomas. Don't know what else we could say.
Well,
the Warriors are going to have to come out and generate it with their defense again, I think.
We get accused a lot of times of picking on the officials, but
these guys deserve it.
Thank you. Okay, the Warriors inbound the ball to start the last quarter of play. 8 minutes to go. Ball's inbounded to Brede. Brede drives in up against Cooper Schmidt, puts up a short jumper. No good. Brede the rebound. Puts it up and in. Counted and a foul. And I think that's just what the Warriors needed, Joe. Get them fired up a little bit. That's his third. Okay, that makes it 51-46, 5-point advantage for Prairie Central. That 3-point total play by Brent Brede. Now Tidwell works against Brink. Now to Bazell. No harm, no foul. Ball batted away by Lusk. Now Bazell comes away with it, fires from 17, hits it.
And they just getting the bounces. The Warriors doing everything they can, and the ball comes up in a Prairie
quickly to
hand.
Lusk. Short jumper, no good. Whoa, whoa. Coach Lusk had in his hands. He thought that was number 5 right there. Tidwell on the drive, puts up the short jumper. And this guy is something else on the short jumper. Great body control. Here's a pass to Matt Fridley. Back to Mike Brink. Mike fakes the 3, comes into the paint, puts up the short jumper off the glass. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul against Prairie Central. They lead it by 9, 55-46. Maybe one of the only times the Warriors have trailed up here at State, Joe.
Yes, it is.
And it doesn't feel good.
Mike Brink at the line for Wesclin. 2 shots.
Okay, Mike drops the first. Next one on the way, count it. 55-48, 7-point lead, 7:04 remaining. Warriors trail the Prairie Central Hawks. They have a record of 31-0.
And I'd like to see the Warriors put a blemish on that record.
Last game of the season.
And he got away with a walk.
Mark that foul to 42, Brandmeyer. That's his second. Team foul 4 on Wesclin.
Well, the basket is good. The foul by Matt Brandmeyer. And Aberley will go to the line to shoot 1. Makes it a 9-point advantage once again. Free throw is short. Lusk the rebound. Lusk on the drive. He fires from 3. In and out, no good. Brede the rebound, puts it back up. Counted and a whistle and a foul. And Brent Brede's cooking. And the scoreboard says count it. They must listen to some of our games, Joe.
Team foul 5 on Prairie Central. Brede will shoot 1 shot.
Who was that foul on?
Bazell. And Brent cans the free throw, cuts the lead to 6, 56-51. And don't count the Warriors out yet, folks. There's a lot of basketball left. That's only 2 buckets away.
And somebody's got to help Mike Brink inside. Somebody's got to help Mike. He's got Cooper Schmidt and did an excellent job on him.
And Mike Brink across the timeline. Pulls up. Got Matt Fridley out on top. Matt fires for 3. In and out, and the Warriors can't get the bounce. Here's Tidwell. Looks inside, gets the ball to Cooper Schmidt. Little jump hook. That was off balance, and he still hit it. Okay, Brent Brede drives around in the paint, puts up a 12-foot jumper. Counted, Brent Brede. And Brent has just taken over here in the 4th quarter. There's a near steal by Mike Brink.
And the Warriors got to keep the pressure on, trailing by 6.
5:30 to go.
And he got away with another travel.
And you see what the Warriors do, though. They inbound and rush it up court quickly. Brent Brede baseline jumper. Count it! Brent Brede again. Cuts the lead to 6 once again, 61-55. We're down to 5:10 remaining. Tidwell on the dribble. And Mike Brink's going to be called for a personal.
Foul on number 30, Mike Brink. That's his 2nd. Team foul 5. Prairie Central is in the bonus. Ken Alberly has got the line for the Hawks. 1 and 1.
Okay, shot no good. Picked up by Matt Fridley. Warriors trail it by 6. Ball goes to Lusk left side. Lusk comes in, puts up a short jumper off the glass. Count it, Paul Lusk. That cuts the lead to 4. Warriors keep chewing away. Tidwell on the dribble. Now to Bazell. Slips and falls. Ball batted away. Here's a steal by Mike Brink. Quick pass up court to Brent Brede. A stop! Cuts the lead to 2.
I think Matt got away with an arm grab there
I
that
think
time.
they got away with a major arm grab. And these officials just not consistent at all. And that's a shame in a game like this. Elliott puts up a short jumper, hits it. 4:05 remaining in the ball game. Warriors trail by 4. Matt Fridley, ball over his head, dumps inside to Lusk. Lusk turns inside, puts up a short jumper, hits it! And the Gooses come alive here in the middle of the 4th quarter. 3:45 remaining. Warriors trail it by 2. That's Tidwell with the ball, dumps inside to Cooper Schmidt. Fakes, goes baseline, puts it up off the glass. In and out, no good. Lusk with the rebound.
He gave Chewy an elbow on that.
As he went by. Lusk fires from 19. No good. Loose ball picked up by Brandmeyer. Baseline pass to Mike Brink. Fires from 3. Count it! Oh, they're just going to give him 2.
Yeah, he's toe on the line.
But that ties it at 63 apiece. 3:15, and this one's going to go down to the wire, folks. The Warriors back in it. Tidwell on a dribble. Ball slapped away. Mike Brink picks it up. Now we're going to have a jump call. It'll go to Prairie Central. Just excellent hustle by Mike Brink and Matt Brandmeyer on that. And a lot of people hate to lose the possession, but now the next jump will go to the Warriors.
Well, when you force it and when they're in control of the ball and you force the held ball situation, at least you turn it over.
That's right.
On their possession.
So indirectly, it's like a delayed turnover almost. As long as we can get another held ball. Anyway, we're down to 3:06 remaining. This is what everybody came to see, the best of the best. We're tied at 63 apiece.
It should be turned in before voters leave the building following this game. The news media voting for the AP team to turn in their ballots at seat 46 in the front row of the press box.
It's just a heck of a feeling, though, knowing that the Wesclin Warriors, you know, the team we've watched for so many years now, can keep up with the best and hopefully
are the best.
Beat the best and be the best.
Well, they are the best. There's just, there's no doubt about it.
You know, it's something a lot of people take for granted, watching all that talent night after night. But when it whittles down to the final four and then the final two, and reality hits you, you realize how much talent you've got sitting there in front of you, and you just you have to appreciate it.
And listen to them Warrior fans.
I got the noise meter up on the board. It's gone up to wild. It's sticking on wild. Now it's up to crazy. Now it's up to insane. They hit awesome. Berserk. What else is there? Pandemonium. And you gotta love it. I wish we had some of our own sing so we didn't have to use everybody else's.
Yeah, but Mike Bush has got the patent on that one.
I tell you. Okay, the ball is inbounded to Coopersmith, puts a sharp jumper up off the glass. And that puts them up by two. 65-63. Mike Brink on the dribble. To Brent Brede. Brent drives right side, short jumper, no good. And Paul Lusk is gone as he decks Elliott. And a heck of a way to finish up the senior season. And Goose is just beside himself. Chad Deiters will get the call to replace Paul Lusk. And you got to feel sorry for the Goose.
Well, a lot of hard work by the Goose and an outstanding career at Wesclin.
Okay, Elliott hits the first. He'll do it again. Puts Prairie Central up by 3. And free throw's no good. The tip up no good. Chad Deiters comes away with it. Off to Mike Brink. Warriors down quickly. Mike Brink on the dribble. Left side. Now goes around right side to Brent Brede. Brent drives baseline jumper. Count it! Brent Brede cuts the lead to 1, 66-65, and Brent Brede has just been tremendous in this second half. Okay, Tidwell on the dribble now. 1-point ball game with 2:15 remaining. Tidwell drives right side. Nowhere to go. Goes baseline to Coopersmith. Turnaround jumper, no good. Whistle and a foul on the rebound, and Brent Brede will go to the line as the foul goes against Auberly of Prairie Central. And Brent Warriors the lead with 2:07 remaining in the ball game.
One in bonus for Wesclin.
And with one of the Wesclin starters fouled out, that being Paul Lusk, see just how much character this team can put together. And Brent ties at 66 all. Scoreboard says swish. Second one on the way. Count it! And that's what the scoreboard says. Warriors up by 1. 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Ball comes inside to Coopersmith. Loses the ball. That's a travel. Now Elliott dishes out to Basil. Basil on the dribble. Off balance jumper, rolls around, no good. Rebound by Auberly. Loses the ball out of bounds. And on the rebound, Auberly knocked down Matt Brandmeyer. 1:42 remaining in the ball game. Right now with the odd number, of course with the three-point play,
Yeah.
anything's possible. Okay, Bazell fires from 18, hits it.
He's a shooter. I'm telling you.
He is a smooth shooter. 135, 68, 67. Mike Brink to the fire from 3. No good. Aberley the rebound. And they're going to bring it up slow. Mike Brink almost picks it. Tidwell drives in. And we got a whistle and a foul on Brent Brede. With a 2 or 3 points for a takedown.
Yeah.
68-67. Warriors trail it by 1. It's the biggest game of their career. And the Warriors want a timeout with 1:18 remaining in the ball game. And Prairie Central on top, 68-67. And
it's just, this game's just about everything we expected.
And remember, awards for first and second place in this year's
Back and forth.
State basketball tournament.
Lead changing hands.
At the conclusion of
Hard
this
work
game,
on the boards by both teams.
spectators are requested to remain seated at the conclusion of the game. Medallions will be presented to the members of the competing schools, and trophies will be presented to each team. The award ceremony will begin immediately after this game.
there's something else. All comes down to the final minute and 18 seconds. Prairie Central on top by 1, and they'll be at the line shooting 1-1. And you just got to keep thinking. You've seen the Warriors do so many things so many times when you least expect it. And we need one more miracle tonight, and that's it.
As both teams come back out on the court, 1:18 remaining, Tom.
Okay, Tidwell at the line. He is normally deadly from outside and inside. He hits the first. Makes it a 2-point spread, 69-67. Tidwell back at the line. Count 2. Ball inbounded to Brent Brede. Pretty close to the 5 count. Now Brede across the timeline to Matt Fridley. Matt looks around. Now to Mike Brink. Mike puts one up for 3. Short. Brent Brede, the rebound, drives baseline. Puts it up. Count it! 70-69. Warriors trail by 1 with 54 seconds remaining.
And the Warriors are going to have to draw a foul to get the ball. They're going to have to foul to get the ball. Time's going to run out, 45 seconds.
And they just don't want to put Tidwell at the line if they can help it. And Matt Fridley goes after Basil, or Bazell, whatever he is, with 38 seconds remaining. 1-point ball game.
That's his second. 1-1. Darren Bazell.
Bazell is the way it's pronounced. Now we're going to have a timeout
Timeout Wesclin.
called by the Warriors. That'll leave them with 1 timeout remaining, I believe.
I think they got 2 left.
2 left, it looks like.
Look at the scoreboard.
70-69, Prairie Central on top, and they'll be at the line shooting 1-1 with 38 seconds remaining. In the championship game of the Class A state basketball finals. It's been a long weekend.
Yes, it has. I can't imagine how long it's been for these basketball players.
Yeah, can you just see how tired some of these fans look? And ourselves included. And these basketball players have been going at it for weeks now. And now we're down to 38 seconds remaining, and there's a 1-point difference.
Yeah, it's all come down to this, Thomas.
Also, you got to compliment the IHSA on the way they've handled this tournament, Joe. We've been treated very well and impressed by how well they've got this entire thing set up. We just appreciate the chance to be here. For all you young Warrior fans that were here, or that get a chance to see this tape, but especially for you ones that were here, as you guys,
something you better remember
that's
forever.
Right. Don't ever forget the feeling of what it's like to be at the assembly hall. You get the chance, you got to take the shot. Okay, Basil at the line. He'll be shooting 1-1. Bazel. First one on the way. He cans it. These guys are deadly.
And they don't go undefeated not being that way.
That's right. And that line is a big part of the game. He hits this one. It'll take a three-pointer to tie. No good. Brent Brede the rebound. Long pass to Matt Fridley. Matt pulls up. Now to Mike Brink. We're down to 29. 2-point ball game. Brent Brede trying to get loose. And I got to say, Basil's doing a heck of a job on Brede. Fridley goes in, puts it up off the glass. Count it! Matt Fridley with 16. Tidwell with the ball. We're down to 10.
We got to keep pressure on him. Got to keep pressure on him.
Down to 6, 5, 4, 3. There's a ball batted away. Picked up Matt Fridley. A long shot. No good. There's the buzzer. And we're going to go to OT.
And the Warriors are hanging tough.
Woo! I tell you, when Matt Fridley let that one fly, all you got to think about are two words. St. Elmo. Woo!
3-minute overtime now coming up.
They ought to provide oxygen in these television booths, I tell you. Mike Riley holding his heart. How you doing, Chief? So we're going to do 3 more minutes, Joe.
I'm not sure I'll have to look here. Did I give Matt the credit for that last basket? Yeah, I did. I was so excited I wasn't so sure I marked it down. Outstanding move by Matt going in there, and they were just all over Brent. They did not want Brent to touch the ball there.
As I said, that Bazel, you got to give him some credit because Brent was like a person possessed trying to break free, and Bazel just strictly denied him the ball. And an excellent effort defensively on his part because he knew if Brent got the ball, he was going to take it to the hoop, and there was nothing he was going to do to stop him. So we're going to start all over. We're going to play a 3-minute basketball game, and we're going to start at 71 apiece. Okay, we got Chad Deiters, Mike Brink, Brent Brede, Matt Brandmeyer, Matt Fridley. As we're going to jump center for the overtime period. Warriors with 3 timeouts and Prairie Central with 3 timeouts.
We'll start the overtime with a jump ball. Hoover, Smith, and Brady at the center jump.
Brent Brede wins the tip, but Tidwell anticipated the tip. And Brady comes down and blocks the shot. And Brent Brede is just flat out cooking, Joe. Now Mike Brink with the ball. I'd like to see the Warriors just explode in this overtime period. Matt Fridley on the dribble.
Be nice.
Drives in. Fakes, puts up the short jumper. No good. Loose ball. Auberly comes away with it. And he had Warriors all over him. Throwing some elbows. Now Tidwell to Bazel. Works against Fridley. Drives baseline. He goes out of bounds. And the ball will go over to the Warriors.
I'm not sure. He should have called. I thought he should have called something there.
I got to say, some of these calls have gone both ways. And hopefully they'll even out for everybody. Mike Brink on the dribble. Now to Matt Fridley. Matt looks around. Back to Brink. 2 minutes remaining in the overtime period. And Brent Brede wants the ball. He says, I'm not going to end it this way. Spins, goes baseline, turns, spins again, puts up a jumper whistle. And they said he stepped on the end line.
Well, how did he get 3 steps out before they call that?
1:52 remaining. No score yet in the overtime period, 71 apiece. Elliott with the ball for Prairie Central.
And they're
Ball
going to
comes
go
into
to Cooper Schmidt.
He walks. And it's a heck of an advantage when you're allowed that extra step, Joe.
Especially when you're as long-legged as he is.
Okay, Brent Brede is going to come down, try to get the equalizer. Brent directs a little traffic. Now to Matt Fridley. Matt fires for 3. Count it! Matt Fridley, long distance. Puts the Warriors on top by 1.
And they're going to go back into Cooper Schmidt.
And he gets Brandmeyer gets a lot of help. He walks again. Shot's no good. Ball batted out of bounds by the Warriors. 2 men on the ball. That's a bad break.
But that's a hustle. That's a hustle for the
Right.
Warriors.
And that Cooper Schmidt gets that extra step again. Maybe we're misreading it, but it sure looks that way. Ball in the corner to Elliott. We're down to 1 minute. Warriors by 1. Here's Tidwell from outside. He cans the 3. Now Brent Brady's going to bring it down. Warriors trail by 2. 45 seconds remaining. Coach Lusk says, take it in. Matt Fridley gets decked. The ball's on the floor. Prairie Central comes away with it. And Matt Fridley on the floor. He gets up. Referee calls timeout. Stop the clock to wipe the wet floor. And not a good situation for the Warriors here, as they'll have to foul right away.
And hopefully they can deny the ball here.
And hope for the turnover. Now Prairie Central wants a timeout.
Timeout, Prairie Central.
And that was some three-pointer by both Fridley and Tidwell. And once again, the Warriors have been without the services of Paul Lusk.
And actually more than that, because they had to set him down there in the second quarter.
For about 5 minutes. I was hoping we could at least get a jump ball out of that call on the floor, but the ball got kicked out of there. Prairie Central came away with it. And that's just the same way. That's a hustle play. Everybody's after it.
Yep.
And they just came away with it. And once again, you can't take anything away from either one of these ball clubs tonight. It's just been flat-out hustle all the way. And I think you're going to see some pressure from the Warriors right here on this inbound like you've never seen before. And Prairie Central won the semifinal game this afternoon
On a
last-second shot in the paint. So they could have, but they are, and that's the way it is. Ball comes into Cooper Schmidt. That was the man we wanted to foul, probably. There's a ball lost by Elliott. A quick pass up court to Mike Brink. Puts it up off the glass. Count it! With 16, the Warriors tie it up. And now we need some D like we've never seen.
10 seconds remaining.
7, 5. Whistle and a foul. Oh, man.
With half a second.
You hate to see the official make a call like that. Although, do you think he had to make the call?
He was wrapped around him pretty tight.
timeout, Wesclin.
Well, it comes down to the fact that if he misses it, we go into double overtime, and if he makes it, it's going to be real tough for the Warriors. And do you let him walk back out on the court and call another timeout?
I don't know. I guess you can.
I think I'd almost burn the last 2 timeouts I got. Just pull out all the stops, do whatever you can.
There ain't nothing after this.
Nope. And on that personal foul, you can't take anything away from Matt Fridley. He has been nothing but Mr. Hustle all year.
He was going for the steal. I mean, he didn't want him to get that last second shot
or
off.
even just to bat the ball away to kill the clock run out. And he's just been the epitome of the word hustle all season long. And he's earned respect all over the entire area. So we're going to come down to 1 shot. Half a second remaining in the overtime period, 76-76.
And Basil's been like ice. Bazell.
And he misses a shot. And we're going to go double overtime. Woo!
Here we go again.
And I'll tell you if nothing else, I know one fellow in this gym that feels a lot better.
A second 3-minute overtime period. Each team will have an additional timeout. Prairie Central now has 3.
Woo!
Wesclin now has 3.
Oh, we didn't have anywhere else to go anyway, did we?
That's true.
And that was worth waiting for.
I was watching there, and I really felt that Bazell got across the line before the ball got close to the rim. He knew he shot it short, and he took off from the free throw line and was well up in there. But Brent Brede had stepped out, and he come into Brent.
That would have been something if we'd have got a call on that, wouldn't it? Well, we're going to do 3 more minutes. And Brent Brede has shown he can out-jump
The Warriors
Cooper
the Warriors going to have to do it now. They've about used up their 9 lives, I do believe. It's time to put it away.
They've dodged a bullet twice. And Prairie Central says, who are these guys?
Brady and Cooper Schmidt.
And Mike Brink says to Brent, if you're going to win the tip, win it big. Okay, the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. Everybody going the other way on the tip, thinking the tip would go to Mike Brink, and he just dumped it out to Matt Fridley. And the Warriors will inbound. Ball comes to Mike Brink. Now Matt Fridley right side. Gets the ball into Brent Brede. Brent spins, turnaround jumper short. Cooper Schmidt the rebound. Hounded by Matt Brandmeyer. And Prairie Central will bring the ball down.
And Brent didn't quite get squared up on that shot.
And as he's on the baseline, a little bit behind the rim, ball comes into Cooper Schmidt. Ball batted away by... And we're going to have a travel. Excellent D by the Warriors. As they knocked the ball away, 2 Warriors picked it up on the floor, but were called for the travel. And shouldn't the alternate possession go to the Warriors?
It was travel, not an alternate.
No, but I mean, the arrow points the other way.
No, the Warriors controlled the tip.
Oh, that's right. Comes into Cooper Schmidt, batted away. Brent Brede comes away with it, and he pulls away from everybody. Puts it up off the left. Caught it, Brent Brede! Tremendous effort by Brent. He, on the dribble.
Hounded by 2 Hawks all the way down the court.
Just outran them both. Warriors up by 2. 2 minutes remaining in the second overtime period. And everybody got their money's worth here tonight, folks. Tidwell drives baseline, puts up the jumper. No good. Chad Deiters, probably the biggest rebound of his career by far. Now Brent Brede's going to walk it up, and the shoe's on the other foot.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Matt Fridley to Mike Brink. And what are the Warriors going to do with it?
Well, I'm sure they're going to try to ice it a little bit. They're going to try to keep some motion going.
Mike Brink on the dribble.
Keep the ball in Mike Brink's hands as much as we possibly can. And Brent cannot get away from Bazell. There he did.
And Bazell is tough defensively. Okay, Matt Fridley got to be careful.
And Bazell's hanging all over Brent, pulling on his shirt.
He trips Brent there. No call. And Brent's got to look like a boxer after a fight. Mike Brink, the Deiters. The Warriors got to watch that hash mark too, Joe. Oh, I can't believe there's no call on that.
40 seconds remaining.
Warriors got to stay out of that corner. Mike Brink drives all the way in, pulls it back out to Brent Brede.
They got to keep it moving. Keep it moving, boys. This is it. This is it.
And a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go against Elliott. It's going to send the Hush Matt Fridley to the line with 27-9 remaining. That's 27 and 9/10. We count them all under a minute. I remember a word you used a lot last year, ebb and flow. And that kind of thing can kill you.
It really can.
Matt at the line. Cans the first. 79-76 Warriors. And we're going to have a timeout, Prairie Central, with the Warriors leading it by 3 with 27.9 seconds remaining on the clock.
And this is something, isn't it?
And there's not much voice left here.
This is just too much. I mean, just...
Makes you almost glad you don't do this every year.
Look at Rob Glenn working the crowd down there.
I'll tell you what, he's got the Warrior fans fired up. And the Wesclin fans here en masse tonight. And people jumping and screaming. And Mike Riley's even worse over here.
It's a good thing they got him in a small area.
Woo! What can we say? Matt Fridley will go back to the line to try to make it a 4-point advantage, and that is a big bucket if he can hit it. Because then it'll take at least 2 possessions, barring any fouls, for Prairie Central. And we're talking about the state championship here, folks. This is what it's all about. Okay, Matt steps up to the line.
Bonus shot for Matt Fridley.
Second one on the way.
Too
no
long.
Good. Here comes Prairie Central. The best
I think I would almost foul him out here.
Yeah. And that's not a bad spot for the Warriors to be in, really. Like you say, Joe, although it does stop the clock, but in that case, it looked like the Prairie Central player lost his footing.
Yeah, and kind of leaned into Chad. Chad just kind of was not going to give up the baseline, and Tidwell just, I think, was looking to draw the foul, leaning into him and falling down.
And what they would probably like to do here is hit the first and maybe miss the second.
And the Warriors got to be ready for that.
And now they're going to want a timeout as they lead at 79-77. Tidwell will go back to the line when we come back, shooting 1.
Situation.
This is something, isn't it?
And we don't even have any kids on the floor.
Well, I don't think I could stand it if
I
I
don't
did
know.
have.
I tell you what, our best goes out to all the parents of the players. I think if we'd have to measure stress and points, they'd be at the top of the list. We knew all these parents very well, and they're
We consider them all friends.
I should say so, and they're just like their sons. They're just all excellent people, and we've seen them go through a lot of ball games and a lot of ups and downs. And tonight has got to be the ultimate. Wish we weren't so far away from them. We could really get an idea how they're handling it. I know I just picked out Gary and Diane Brink in the crowd.
Gary is calm himself.
Gary's cool. Gary says Diane cheers for both of them.
And she does a fine job of it, too.
Gary said I should say that, too. I'm sorry. Okay, Chidwell at the line to shoot one. On the way, he hits it. Now the Warriors will inbound. Matt Fridley grabs the ball. Gets it into Mike Brink. Mike Brink on the dribble. I don't know if I like that call or not.
I didn't.
That was an anticipation call almost. So Mike Brink would have had a free run the length of the floor. At least would have killed off another 5 or 7 seconds.
Is that on 20, Elliott, huh?
Elliott. So Mike Brink will go to the line. Shooting 1 and 1. Yes, he hits the first. Gets a Warrior bounce. And the scoreboard says swish. We'll take that. Missed. Well, Mike Brink at the line to shoot a second one. Hits it! 3-point advantage for the Warriors with 16 seconds remaining.
I think I'd almost foul him again.
Yeah?
Out there and not let him shoot a three-pointer.
Here's a three-pointer. No good. Aberley the rebound. Puts it up from the corner. No good. Brady the rebound. We got a whistle and a foul.
And the Warriors are in there, buddy. They're in there.
And we are going to have some new state champions, barring some just incredible play here on this free throw. And the Prairie Central players can't believe it.
Timeout. Wesclin.
And we will be in the locker room, folks.
1.6 seconds remaining, a 3-point lead. That's still some time. We still got to get that one free throw. We got to get one free throw here by Brent.
And a lot of people head for the exits. And I don't know, a game this close, you sat here this long.
I wouldn't leave, no way.
I would see it through all the way. And look at those Warrior fans. Get a shot of that, Mike. We got an illegal banner up there even. How about that? Mike Riley's getting them cranked up. Look at that.
Warrior fans in orange all over.
And look at them go. I'll tell you what, the word state championship is a big word, Joseph.
Well, with or without that, these boys are champions in my book.
You got it right, bud. And once again, we're at the end of double overtime. 1.6 seconds on the clock. Warriors by 3. Brent Brede at the line. He hits it! And that'll do it. And listen to the Warriors. We got a timeout by the Warriors. And I mean, the scoreboard was right. Pandemonium. And the Wesclin Warrior fans on their feet.
And this place is pandemonium right now. This is the only way
I would have wanted to close out this season, Joe. This will be our last telecast, last ball game this year. Last game for these seniors who we just, they're just the greatest to us. What can I say?
Puts a lump in your throat, don't it?
That's what I say. What can I say? After following these kids around for 4 years, you feel so close to them. It's almost like a big family, and I'm glad I was allowed to be a part of it.
Well, I want to thank him for letting me be part of it.
I just, thank you. That second one was for Mike Riley. We never let Mike say much, but believe me, he says plenty.
And what character did these young men
Look at
show
Brent
out
Brede.
here?
I tell you what, Brent Brede has put on such a display tonight. of just sheer courage. What can I say? And Brent's at the line to shoot another one. Matt Fridley, hands on his head. He just can't believe this. Count it!
And they never started the clock.
And there it is.
There's
That
your
ends it.
state champion.
And the Wesclin
Class A.
Warriors are the Illinois State Class A high school basketball champions. One. What can you say? Can we go down?
Presentations of medallions and the trophies.
Four totals. I got Paul Lusk with 12. Brent Brede with 36. Matt Fridley with 19. Mike Brink with 12. Matt Brandmeyer with 4. For the Hawks, I got Tidwell with 26. Bazell with 17. Aberley with 6. Cooper Schmidt with 20. And Elliott with 9. And you've got the Wesclin Warriors are now the Class A 1990 basketball champions in Illinois. And thank you, gentlemen.
Assistant coach, Brent Brede. Assistant coach, Brandmeyer. Assistant coach, Mike Wegman. Now the players, number 12, Terry Tidwell. Number 14, number 42, Hempen. Number 20, Mark Elliott. Number 33, Ken Opperly. Number 54, Justin Cox. Number 22, Mickey Hyden. Number 41, Steve Perkins. Number 32, Derek Schrock. Number 3, Corey Buxton. Number 50, Ryan Deck. Number 24, Mike Fogarty. Number 23, Kyle Wegman. Number 25, Henry Stoller. Number 31, Tom Chesley. And here's Ryan Beckholz. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hawks of Prairie Central High School. Now, presenting medallions to the squad members of the first place team will be Mr. Leo Hempen of Prairie High School in Marysville, who served in Office as Vice President of the Board, and Dr. David Hempen of Petersburg Water High School. He looks like he's on fire. As a member of the board. At this time, let's meet the Warriors of Brent Brede. Assistant coach, Jim Thompson. Manager, Chris Wegman. Manager Don Goodrich. Scorekeeper Paul Stillman. Injured player, a member of the team, Rob Glenn. Number 10, Jeff Rotary. Number 12, Pat Hempen. Number 24, Wayne Macke. Number 52, Doug Feldt. Number 32, Bob Wegman. Number 22, Chad Deiters. Number 34, Don Madenwald. Number 42, Matt Brandmeyer. Number 30, Mike Brink. Number 44, Matt Fridley. Number 20, Brent Brede. Number 15, Paul Lusk. We have the state champions, the Warriors of Wesclin High School. And now presenting the second place trophy will be Mr. Lawrence Stevens of Winona High School in Winona, who serves the IHSA as a member of the board. And Coach Charlie Strasburger, as the captain of the Prairie Central High School, please step forward to receive the second place trophy. Congratulations to Prairie Central, this year's runner-up in Class A. And now, presenting the first place trophy will be Mr. Brent Brede of High School Belgium, who serves the IHSA as the first board. And here's the trophy presentation to Coach Paul Lusk and Wesclin High School championship game. Double overtime. Here are the scoring totals. First for Prairie.
Yes, sir. How you doing, sir? Hey, young man. Get around here. We want to get you.
Step right in here.
Good. Yes, sir. With the two. This is ESPN. No, it's not. I'm on. How's that?
He's screwed up. He don't know what he's talking about. We are finished. All right.
So we got it? Any sound? No, let's try it. How's that? How's that? How's that? We can hear us now? You can hear us. You just can't hear us. Like, we're on your next fish. Got a minute? Sure. All right. We're on. Coach Fridley. The referee said you take the ball at 2 times. We thought it was no line where Brent, no.
right spot so I can, you know, make some money.
We're on the Hoover, too.
Yeah, we are. Hoosier. Tell you what, you guys, the character you displayed coming back being down by 10 there, late in the third quarter, you guys just kept working hard. What were you telling each other? I mean,
Well, this is it. You know, you get second, yeah, that's good. You don't want second. You want to bust your butt as hard as you can.
you did everything you can. You guys did it. Hard on the board and real hard on the board. That's very physical in that one. The board's away from the ball.
That's Hush Fridley, number 44, number 1 in your heart, number 44 in your program. One of the state champions. Thank you, Fish. Hush, thanks, bud. Everybody reads the newspaper, they say, what is a fish that plays basketball? This is what it looks like.
I'll tell you, Mike, a couple times out there tonight when Tidwell was trying to drive on you and you were trying to slide in the middle, it looked like he was trying to push up in the paint on you.
Yeah, he had a little height advantage on me. You know, he's a heck of a player, all-stater. I tried to do the best I could on him, and you know, had a lot of help from my teammates too.
What do you think about the fact that we kind of dodged the bullet twice at the end of regulation at the end of the first OT?
That just shows this team's guts. I mean, we got heart. We never quit. We wanted this worse than anything. It's undescribable right now, fellas.
We just told Hush we're going to make a movie out of this called Hoosiers 2.
Hey, it deserves it because that has to be one of the best efforts, one of the best comebacks in a long time. I don't know.
I would remind you we are in the locker room here, so anything you might see that you're not supposed to see is strictly unintentional.
It's all right. We're state champs, you know.
This is family. It's okay.
But you guys really, it didn't seem like you lost your composure at any time there. It seemed like a couple times there, Prairie Central was really starting to run off from you.
Yeah.
And you guys you get together. I see you over there at the huddle, getting your heads together, talking to each other. And you went back to basics.
We got down by, 10 or 12. And, you know, with Goose out of the game, you know, our best player, our leader, you know, we had to pull together, and we just gutted it out. I think we wanted it more than Prairie Central, to tell you the truth. We just wanted it more than anything.
Well, I think they just thought they had it won. And,
I think they did too.
Went out, we mentioned the fact that we're going to find out how much character this ball club's got when you lose your leading scorer.
We showed it, I think. I think we showed it.
Effort.
We pulled together and we did it.
We told all the young kids in the stands when we walked out tonight, don't forget the feeling.
Oh, all them young kids, man, keep working. You can be there too.
Fish, thank you, buddy.
Mr. Mike.
That's Mike Brink.
Way to do it, buddy.
We're going to try to find some more here. That Brandmeyer, alias Chewy. Another one of the state champion Wesclin Warriors.
Don't call me that anymore.
Okay.
I never did like that.
You didn't? Wish you'd have told us.
I was going to tell you that about a month ago, but
I wish you would. I just started using it about a week ago.
Everybody calls me that.
Well, let's hear it. How's it feel to be a state champ?
I can't get up. I'm so tired.
I can understand
this morning, tonight, it was the toughest I've ever played in my life.
Well, I'm telling you, you were really skying on the boards up there, and you were outside by 5-6 inches almost every time out. And it looked like Coopshire, or however you pronounce his name, was really a physical away from the ball out there. There was a couple times he had his elbows out, and he was really shoving out.
He was physical, but they let him do anything he wanted. I couldn't. They said I was leaning on him, so I got down, straight up and down. Couldn't even do that. So finally, I started talking to the refs, and then about second half,
I mean, in the past couple of weeks, we've seen you take some pretty much physical abuse under there, I'd say.
Well, that's my role. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Well, you do a good job at it. It seemed like every time when things start to roll over maybe a little bit, not quite right for the Warriors, all of a sudden there's Matt. You're out there, you're tipping the ball, keeping it in the air, you're ripping down the big rebound, you're stepping out, taking the charge coming in, something like that. And all the time, it just seemed like you were into the flow of the game so much. There's times when we kind of overlook you, because you're in there and you're kind of buried in the middle, and it's hard to see, especially when you're shorter than everybody else. But you really did an excellent job in there. I mean, you had 3 tough guys out there. In 3 days, you ended up
up there, you start out with Nichols, and then you go to Davison, and then you end up with Hoover. And leave is something, you know. I mean, well, that goes back like 4 games then.
So you get the floor and let this do this week.
And I just can't say enough about the job you did on them guys. Okay, maybe they got their 25, 26 points, but there were so many times where they weren't getting that second rebound, they weren't getting the offensive board. Where we've seen like people, especially like Lee and Davison, get that second and third shot, and you weren't allowing that. You couldn't stop them from getting the first shot because the offense is set up that way. You stopped the second part. You did an outstanding job, man.
We're gonna let you go, big boy. Great season. Great career.
Congratulations.
Thanks for sticking with us. I know you guys tape every day.
You guys are a lot of fun.
Yeah, you just ran us out of a job, but we don't mind.
It was our privilege.
We enjoyed it. Thanks for letting us be a part of it.
Tailing on.
Thank you.
That's Matt Brandmeyer. This looks like up close. And another one of our state champion Wesclin Warriors, Goose, a new role for you tonight. What happened out there? You get the rest man early?
I don't know. It didn't go my way, man. It seemed like that the whole week of the state tournament. But it just didn't matter. The guys they stayed in there. They showed a lot of guts.
Well,
it's just unbelievable.
Well, it just seemed like it was in the inopportune times tonight out there. I mean, they were all hustle fouls, what I would consider hustle fouls, and it seemed like at different times. And I know you don't want to comment on this, but to us it appeared that there was different times where it was hammer it and let it go, and the next time it was no touchy stuff. And
I got beat to death, all night on offense. We all did, and I don't know what the reason was. They weren't calling it, and then some of my fouls were ridiculous.
Yeah.
The first two, absolutely. The kid leaned in. I didn't even touch him.
What about the charge?
It was ridiculous. 3 guys fouled me when I went up, and then the last guy moved under me. It wasn't even close.
That's exactly the way Tom called it.
It don't always go your way, and we just stayed in there. And without me, the guys, they just showed so much guts. I just love them.
Well, you guys as a team showed so much character.
Oh,
you pulled together, and even though you hadn't went over to the bench, I noticed you were the first one up with the towel waving, and you were the first one out there cheering the guys on and egging them on, trying to get them to keep going.
I just had so much faith in them. I was praying so hard for them. It don't matter to me that I score 12 or I don't play up to my capabilities. I got this around my neck, and I'll never, that's something no one can take away from us.
That's what it's all about right there.
That's what it is all about.
And Goose, next year, we want to wish you a lot of luck. All right. Big boy.
I just thank you guys for everything, and the community, everything's great. All right?
Okay.
All right, Wesclin, yeah.
Brent Brede.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going to get Brent Brede in here in just a second.
Don't think we're Dolly Park.
And Deiters, Chad. Excellent job stepping in there. Big education this year, I think, huh? Oh, God. It's a heck of a way to learn it, isn't it? What did you think when Goose got number 5?
Well, I was ready to play, I guess.
There's no doubt about that. You just jumped right in there. I think you did a heck of a job.
It's kind of obvious you were ready to play. The way you come in there, you stepped right in there, and you picked up the defense right off. You didn't have as many chances to contribute offensively, but defensively you were in there and you're on the boards. Several times we've seen you on the floor for loose balls and, making the good plays on the boards and that. And a couple times there, you just popped the ball out real quick there and got things rolling. There was 2 times there in the fourth quarter where it looked like the ball was loose at Prairie Central. They picked it up and scored. It was going to put Wesclin in a big hole, and you were there to pick it up and kick it out to Brent, kick it out to Brink, and keep it going. It's just an excellent job tonight, Chad.
Chad, we got Chad at an inopportune moment, but we wanted to grab him while we could. We're going to let him go back and
How's the lip, by the way?
How's that lip? Yeah.
All right.
I will. All right. Chad, thank you. And now we got the wild man of the evening, Brent Brede. And Brent, what got in you tonight? You look like you just went crazy second half.
You gotta get a picture of me and this guy, man.
Oh, wait. First, you gotta take this picture because this is the greatest player I've ever played with.
Oh, I didn't show it this weekend. It didn't matter, though. This guy, everybody picks it up, man.
He's my buddy. He's
It's the
everything.
greatest, man. It's
Good
the
luck
greatest
next
feeling.
year.
Yeah. Oh, God, all right.
All right. What can you say? Thanks, Goose. Well, state champ, what do you think? I think you went nuts tonight. We've never seen such a display.
The greatest game of my career, the greatest game I've ever played in, as far as excitement goes. What can I say? The guys got guts, we got character, we pulled together, and it was a dream.
I got to ask you one question. That man guarding you tonight, he gave you a bit.
Yeah, he did.
He just didn't want to let you get free.
Yeah, he was face guarding me, up and down the court, but hey, that's part of the job,
Bazell, we thought was doing an excellent job, and there was times where you just could not get away from him. He's trying to run him through the screens and running through the picks.
Well, he was doing a lot of holding and a lot of pushing himself, but
well, your jersey looked a little oversized there a couple times.
It's a little bigger than when it was before the game started.
We can't say enough about the way we played. Everybody else knows it. We just want everybody to get an opportunity to see what you guys look like up close.
I tell you, though, you guys and the fans, we got the greatest fans in the world. There's no doubt about it.
Ain't no doubt.
All the signs, it's tremendous. It's a fairy tale. It's a dream. And I wish the guys luck next year.
We've repeated it 3 times tonight. We've telling all the other guys we're going to make a movie out of this. Call it Hoosiers 2. What do you think?
Call it what you want. I don't care. As long as we won.
Call it Wesclin.
Good job.
Brent, thank you.
We found him clean, too. He snuck away and got a shower on.
And he's dressed. This is...
Congratulations.
Mike Hurley had to do some strategic shooting earlier. How's it feel?
It's undescribable. Best feeling ever. I mean, I don't think it gets any better than this.
They don't get any better than this.
Well, the thing is, you guys have got something now that very few people ever get to do. Very few people ever really do get to this and to take it all like you guys did. But you guys did it on your character. We talk about the talent on the Warrior team and all that, and that's what they've said all year long and all that stuff, and you've got a lot of talent and all that. Tonight it came down to character.
Yeah, after Goose fouled out, it took a lot of guts for them guys to come on and win that game.
And it's all about.
Exactly.
That's what we felt, that this is what the Warrior team is all about. That's why the communities are so proud of y'all. We feel great about the way y'all represent us in the games and all that.
They had a chance to take it, but we took it ourselves.
You guys did it. You guys were hungry, and you guys had made up your minds, and you just went out and did it.
The way to do it.
So excellent job.
Next year. Hope you remember what this is like, so we can have some more.
Be hungry for it again.
Try as hard as you can to get it.
Yeah, don't forget it.
That's what we got to be.
Okay.
And work hard for it.
Congratulations again, big guy.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Johnny Madenwald.